In 1919, astronomer Edwin Powell Hubble began to spend many cold nights at the Mount Wilson Observatory in California so he could use the Hooker telescope, which was the world's largest back then. At that time, the world's belief was that the universe consisted of only the Milky Way galaxy. What he then discovered through his observations was that there were other galaxies outside of our own. A few years later, Hubble began to research the relationship between the redshift and distance of galaxies and created Hubble's law in 1929.
The universe is expanding!
How did he come to this conclusion? First, you have to understand how light works. You know how a sound will be higher pitched moving towards you and lower pitched while moving away? This is called the Doppler effect. Light works in the same way, and it's called a redshift. Light is a wave. Longer wavelengths produce a red light, and shorter wavelengths produce a blue light. Stars moving away from you will appear redder, and stars moving towards you will appear bluer. Hubble discovered, through his observations, that almost all galaxies were moving away from us. Not just that, the further it was, the faster it was moving. This doesn't mean that Earth is at the center of the universe. Think of it like raisins in a baking bread. Every raisin is moving further and further away from each other. Thus, going back in time, all the raisins used to be a singularity. Hubble's law is the first observational evidence of the Big Bang.